Dave, tough out there today, mate. You started so well, fell away in second half. What's your overall take?
Yeah, I'd agree. I think we went into the game probably similar story to last week. To be honest with you, went into the game and as we were last week, confident of getting a result on the back of the work that we'd done in training, and obviously Batley had a disappointing result last week and wasn't too sure what kind of team we were going to come up against. So I thought we started the first half really well and came in at half time, and if Dan missed a couple of kicks, if we'd have kicked our kicks, I think we'd have been level at half time. And personally thought we were the better team going into the second half. And then second half just obviously killed us again. Just probably too many mistakes at key times. I think as you look from the sideline, you can't fault the lads' efforts. They're coming into the change rooms absolutely busted and they've give everything. But at this level, you make the errors that we do, and it's not necessarily the number of errors that we've made today. It's just errors at really key times. We can be in a position where we can potentially turn the ball over on our terms and end up in defending them coming out of our good ball, and we either give a penalty away or not finish the set correctly and end up defending our try line 2 minutes later and being stood under the sticks. And ultimately, that's probably been the story over the last month.
Yeah, I'd agree. I thought you looked really classy in the first half. A bit of swagger about a team I've not seen for a long time. They're a big play, keep the 40-20 in, go up the guts and score, and then you think game on for the second half and you fall away.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Like I say, it was very similar last week where we came into the sheds at half time, and I think as a coaching staff we went out and the players as well confident of getting a result in the second half, and but as we all know, the game lasts 80 minutes, and it's like I say, we need to start understanding that a real couple of key things can really affect how the game goes, and there's 2 or 3 things that seem to happen week in, week out. Either we make an error or give a penalty away, and it just changes the way that the game's going, and we struggle to recover from that. And we never seem to come out of that arm wrestle on top. We'll go set for set with teams, and then we'll end up knocking on, or we'll end up giving a penalty, and ultimately that's the start of our downfall. And like I say, you can't fault the lads' effort. I thought they were absolutely magnificent in terms of effort wise. And like I say, looked dangerous at times, especially in that first half. But like I say, we just fell away in the second half.
What's the talk like in the group around half time and that period just after half time?
We actually commented on it today. It was really positive at half time. The lads spoke really well. Obviously, Matt said his bit. And the lads spoke really well, and I think the lads were really fully confident of going out and getting something out of today's game after the disappointment of last week. Because like I've said previously, that we thought we could get a result last week, and that didn't happen, and we were vastly disappointed, and rightly so last week. So I think there was probably a bit of that from us at half time today, where we thought, let's not the same thing happen again. And so the talk was really positive, but like I keep saying, odd error, odd penalty at real key stages in the game, and Batley took full advantage of it, and then obviously took a foothold in the game, and then we're 20 minutes in of the second half, we're chasing the game.
Don't get any easy, mate. Lee here next week. They're a right bruiser with Swinton today.
Yeah, I've just noticed that they've won by 1 point, haven't they? And Swinton have really picked up the form recently, and we'll obviously look at that on the video and go into next week. But I think from our point of view, it's not about who we play at the minute. We're just really trying to focus on what we do and try put that work that we're doing and for the full 80 minutes. And then if we do that, the result will take care of itself. And I think the key thing is we can worry about Lee and we can worry about Toronto coming up. But first and foremost, we're just got to make sure we get our house in order. And then, we'll take... There's a massive... difference between the likes of Lee and Toronto to where we are. Everyone's aware of that. And if we start looking too much at the bigger picture against teams like that, we just need to focus on what we're about and get what we do and make sure we do that right. And it's coming, like I say, you can't fault the lads today. The effort was there, but just key errors at real key stages in the game.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.